This is a Pirates of the Caribbean game called Pirates of the Caribbean: Aegir's Fire. You're essentially navigating the seas, completing different tasks, while also defending yourself from other ships. And aside from some of the board game games, this is one of the few original titles I've never played. And to be honest, it's a really weird feeling playing a new, to me, game on your iPod. Like, playing this one really made me have that childlike giddiness again. Here's actually another game I haven't played called Bubble Bash, but this style of game should look fairly familiar. There are just a ton of other games like it, like this Kim Possible game from our childhood. Now, when I made that iPod game series forever ago, this was by far the most popular game people were interested in. This game is called Song Summoner. It's an RPG, but the reason people were so intrigued by it is because you make characters based on the songs you have on your iPod. Like, quite literally, you pick a song from your library, and it will create the sprite as well as a moveset and stats based on the information of that song. Now, I don't really know what genres of music make for the best characters in this game, but I think this is just a really neat idea, and honestly, some companies should make this with it connected to your Spotify. Mystery Mansion Pinball is up next, and is another welcome addition here, with it being the only pinball game made for the iPod, but with a
haunted theme.
This game was one of my favorites, Shockboard Sports Baseball. It's a baseball game, as the name suggests, but there was something about the little gyro characters that made this game really unique. And there was also a little bit of skill involved here too, as you could memorize exactly when to hit the ball to essentially get home run after home run. I feel like this next one was the most talked about iPod game when it was released, because it also released alongside a home console version, with this being Spore Origins. You start off as a small cell trying to survive in the world by eating, and more eating. On top of fending for yourself, you get to customize your organism with different defensive and offensive measures. And I've definitely put my fair share of time into it. It kind of reminds me of those fish shark eating games we have now. But yes, this was a mobile version of the console game. It's not the complete game. In fact, it more focuses on the beginning aspect of it. But this was by far one of the best games for the iPod, in my opinion. Here's another one I've never played, Star Trigon. This is a Japanese game where you have to connect these planets in order to rescue people in space. I remember this game releasing and thinking, why do we need